Welcome to the Hustle Skirt Podcast, the show that brings you economic equity for everyone, every day, with your host, Debra Gould. Yes, I am Debra Washington Gould, President and CEO of Debra Gould and Associate Inc. DGAI is a New Orleans-based company, management consulting, and performance management business founded in 1996. Please visit DGAI website at www.gouldassociates.com to learn more about my professional service offerings in management consulting, training, facilitating, executive coaching, and business motivational keynote services. So, about the Hustle Skirt podcast. If you're joining me for the very first time, the mission of the Hustle Skirt podcast is to promote, communicate, and amplify the influence of men and women, entrepreneurs in the for-profit businesses. Or on occasion, I might invite a C-suite or higher executive with a corporation and nonprofit organization. To tell you a little bit more about the Hustle Skirt, the meaning of Hustle Skirt is all about something that means positive thinking, not something that you would just do some of the time, you would do it all the time. You've got to have that hustle mentality to have skin in the game. When I talk about hustle, and hustle some more, don't take no for an answer. Believe in yourself. Never give up. Be confident, be bold, be courageous, be humble. Stay focused and stay courageous. You can't be what you don't see. Becoming, being, and being the best that you can be. Just never give up. With that being said, I am thrilled and excited to bring to you today the company Womxnist Liberation Collaborative. I have two guests today. I have Lakiesha Townsell and LaTierra Piphus. And I hope I said that correctly, Ms. Piphus. So let me just share their credential. I'm so happy to have you both here today on the Hustle Skirt podcast. So to say something about my guest today, LaTierra is a cultural organizer and grant writing consultant, and Lakiesha, a marketing and communications professional. They are the founding workers, owners of the Womxnist Liberation Collaborative, a multi-stakeholder cooperative that leverages their talents and skills toward Black liberation. Once again, welcome to the two of you on the Hustle Skirt podcast. How's it going today?
Pretty good, thank you.
Pretty good. Okay. I also want to share with my audience that they're in two different locations that can be an absolute resources. So I'd like to take a moment, and I'm going to really ask my guest today to also share it when the opportunity is presented to you. So again, the Womxnist Liberation Collaborative, LaTierra Piphus is once again the worker owner, and she's located here locally in New Orleans, 4035 Washington Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana. That website is Womxnist, COOP.org, WOMANIST, and I'll let them share the website, and the office number is for Ms. Piphus, 504-290-0939. And Lakiesha is visiting, or she away from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And she's two, her position is worker owner of their company, 1037 West McKinley Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53205. They share the same website, but to share it with you all again, that website, WOMANISTCOOP.org. And you can reach Lakiesha at area code 414-501-7342. Ladies, I want you to, again, someplace in our interview today to share that information with the audience of the Hustle Skirt. So let's do this. And again, thanks for being here today. So one of my first questions that I would like to present to you today, so our audience to get to learn more about Womxnist Liberation Collaborative, why did you decide to start your own business?
This cooperative was birthed out of the Womxnist Working Collective, our parent organization, and organizing, philanthropy, and mutual aid and holistic wellness. And so we needed a way to have a sustainable organization as a grassroots organization. And we decided that cooperatives were the way to go in terms of shifting power and creating the means that we need to thrive.
Excellent, excellent. Lakiesha, would you like to add anything to that?
I'll just add that over time we've grown. So WLC, Womxnist Liberation Collaborative, we are now a cooperative independent from WLC. We still WWC. We still are partners.
Okay, let's keep it going here so we can learn more about your services. What services or products do you offer?
Well, so our mission is to create guaranteed thriving wage income for Black folks. So we do that through providing professional development, shared leadership, cooperative education, business services such as tax preparation, contract management, shared branding and marketing, things like that, in addition to healthcare and wellness for our members, their families, their employees.
A lot of services that you offer. Is there anything you would like to add, Ms. Piphus? Did she get it all?
Quite a bit of it, yes. And we are in the process of recruiting and raising funds so we can do a hard launch and allow membership in, so we can provide these services to the community.
Wonderful. What a great vision. And I wish you much success. I have one more question. What is your favorite aspect of starting a cooperative business? Anyone can just jump in on that. Feel free,
I can start.
If you both want to share something.
Sure, I can start. For me, one of the important and maybe fun parts of it is just creating new paradigms for Black people to shift into and away from the racialized capitalism that we are embedded into. And so it's literally practicing Afrofuturism and imagining new ways for us to own our labor and dream into worlds that can sustain us and in which we can thrive and our families can thrive and we can participate in cooperative, collective liberation.
Okay. LaTierra, would you take a moment to share your email and share again your contact information? And I will ask you to do the same, Lakiesha.
Okay.
So our main email address is Womxnist Liberation .collab. So it's WOMXNIST dot LIBERATION @gmail.com. And we can both be reached there at our main email address.
Okay. Would you like to share your response to what is your favorite aspect of starting a cooperative business, Lakiesha?
Yeah, I really enjoyed learning in general, learning a lot about cooperatives and what's already out there, people we can partner with, and then also networking with our potential membership, just learning about all the cool businesses people are starting and projects that people are working on.
That's real cool. Partnership is a big thing.
Yes.
As we move forward to grow our business and this economic empowerment, partnership, you have to come together. And so I'm glad that you're adding that into your business. So you have responded, have given me the opportunity to introduce Womxnist Liberation Collaborative to the Hustle Skirt audience. And at this time, we're going to wrap up our interview because I want others to know how to reach you in different media that I offer. So in closing, the Hustle Skirt podcast objective is to empower you to speak up. And that's precisely what you both did beautifully. Embrace change in your own vision. You're creating the membership piece. You're adding on the partnership. And so you are expanding your reach. You're staying true to your mission and your purpose. And that's all we can ask. So with your passion, I think it's a brilliant idea what you've created for Womxnist Liberation Collaborative. But I want my audience to learn more about your services. So I want everyone to make sure to visit our website at www.persistencelane.com, where you can subscribe to the Hustle Skirt podcast, 9 different platforms. So once again, that website, www.persistencelane.com, all one word, to find out about how to reach out to Womxnist Liberation Collaborative. And while you at it, you just learned that Lakiesha is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and LaTierra is right here based in New Orleans. So if you enjoyed this podcast today with both of these young ladies, we will appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you just tell some folks in your network, ladies, encourage those that you are seeking to join in membership to check out the Hustle Skirt podcast at www.persistencelane.com. You're listening to the Hustle Skirt podcast, the show that brings you economic equity for everyone, every day, with your host, Debra Gould. Ladies, tell me one more time that website where we can reach out to you. One of you hop in real quick to share that website.
That's womxnistcoop.org. I also want to add that you can find us on social media.
Yes, say that. Say it one more again. I may have interrupted you just now.
Yeah, it's at Womxnist Liberation. And that's WOMXNIST Liberation.
And I don't know if I share it with you, you will have an opportunity. In this interview, folks will be checking you out on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook Business. So until I have an opportunity to meet both of you in person again, make yourself a great day. And thank you for being my guest today on the Hustle Skirt podcast. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.